Next. Are you Don? Donald? Okay. So welcome to ABC's The Bachelor open call. So I have like your pronouns. I just need to know your sexual orientation.
I'll kiss the guys and the beautiful women and everybody. I'll just give you a big fat kiss.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, our ratings about to go through the roof. We're about to have our first bisexual bachelor on ABC. Okay, all right. Oh, did you tell Mike Pence yet? Ooh, you know he gonna be jelly, girl. He might even tell mother.
Donald Trump is The Bachelor, coming ABC next spring because once he gets out of office, he'll do all he can to stay on TV.
Your administration just announced that you're signing on to a lawsuit to overturn Obamacare.
And replace it.
You've been in office 3.5 years. You don't have a plan.
Well, we haven't had, excuse me, you heard me yesterday. We're signing a health care plan within 2 weeks. A full and complete health care plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 1103. My name is Far One. Hey, we're going to get straight into it. That clip you just watched was from all the way back in July. This weekend will be November. All right, so I don't know when Trump said 2 weeks, if he mixed it up with 14 days and really meant 14 weeks, or he's just full of it. And this has become more evident during the coronavirus because he can't even keep himself and his White House staff from being infected. So how is he supposed to help a whole country? And if you think that I'm just talking out of my own ass about Trump and how he wants to handle this coronavirus, well, that leads us to our very own segment and brand new segment, Trump in his own words.
It goes through air, Bob. That's always tougher than the touch. The touch, you don't have to touch things, right? But the air, you just breathe the air, and that's how it's passed. And so that's a very tricky one. That's a very delicate one. It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus. This is deadly stuff.
It's a little like the regular flu that we have flu shots for. And we'll essentially have a flu shot for this in a fairly quick manner. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I think, Bob, really, to be honest with you...
Sure, I want you to
I
be.
wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
Yes,
because I don't want to create a panic.
In August, Mr. Trump had become the leader of the one nation suffering the most from the virus. The president came to this conclusion.
Nothing more could have been done. Nothing more could have been done.
Whoa. All right, look. How is the White House supposed to say they're giving up on trying to contain something they never had an interest in trying to contain in the first place? Of course, the American people are tired of COVID, but more importantly, we're tired of the lack of leadership from the White House in regards to the coronavirus. Folks, I know it's hard to deal with Trump's foolishness and watch that video, but look, you guys deserve a treat. And that brings us to our next segment, Trump Break. Amy Coney Barrett has just been sworn in as Supreme Court judge. Her long history as a judge stems all the way back to 3 years ago when Trump appointed her to the circuit court. But man, in those confirmation hearings, man, she was like a white conservative Floyd Mayweather young. She was dodging and ducking and rolling off all those questions the Democratic senators had. I mean, I don't think she honestly answered any of the questions or even gave a straight answer. Maybe she'll answer one of my questions. All right, let's try it. Judge Barrett, are you a conservative plant that was just pushed through by the Republicans because they want to turn back our country 100 years?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5.
This election isn't just about the presidential race. The whole ballot is up for grabs, especially the U.S. Senate. And if DC politics is known as the swamp, well, Mitch McConnell is the Swamp Thing. And speaking of Swamp Thing, have you seen his hand recently? Oh my gosh, it looks like it's from a zombie from The Walking Dead or something from like Lovecraft Country. Like Christina gave him some evil potion and now he's going through racist osmosis. Oh! Speaking of the evil monster known as racism that lives under America's bed and is also stitched and woven into America's sheets and blankets and pillows, you know, into our fabric. That brings us back to Trump and his administration and how Trump thinks that he's done more for black people since Abraham Lincoln, or possibly Abraham Lincoln. He might even done more than him if you let him tell it. But I'm not going to go into detail about it because we're bringing back our favorite segment, Trump, in his own words.
I think lots of white privileged people in a cave, and that we have to work our way out of it to understand the anger and the pain particularly black people feel in this country.
No, you really drank the Kool-Aid, didn't you? Listen to you. Wow. No, I don't feel that at all.
Mr. President?
You use the word smart, very smart, when describing me. If anything, stable genius, or as Latino for Trump say, intelligente. Intelligente. Okay. Oh, and also, we're going to defeat Antifa, Uncle Tifa, and Queen Latifah if need be. Come on, Proud Boy, stand back.
Oh, give me a
stand by.
All right, look, y'all. I know that last clip was a sketch that I made, but that's actually a little bit less offensive than what he really said in real life. In the last debate, Trump said that he's the least racist person in the room. Least racist? So you got like a little smudge, a little spits, a little crumb, little dribble of racism, buddy? Is that what it means? We want you to denounce white supremacy groups, but you can't even denounce your own bigotry on live TV at a presidential debate. And then you want to say you were the least racist person in the room? Do you know who else was in that room? Your wife. Now look, I know Melania hates Christmas, but damn, she's racist. She's more racist than you too? So Melania, you racist? Look, our democracy is in a very fragile moment in America's history. And that's why I'm just so inspired that with less than a week left in the election, we already have over 60 million American votes casted. And that's great, but we got to keep that momentum going. We got to keep moving because we need to win this election by a landslide, not just in a popular vote, but also the Electoral College. And look, I'm not trying to say that Joe Biden is just some cure-all that's going to fix all of America's ills, but I'd rather fight for change with Biden, who is willing to listen, than Trump, who we gave 4 years to. Like, sometimes when he talks as if he isn't currently the president of the United States, and some of these issues don't stem from his policies and his lack of leadership. We're going to survive the Trump administration because we're Americans, and we're going to keep pushing forward and keep progressing as a nation. And to bring home that message of survival, I would like to introduce our musical guest, Bar One. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Make sure you get out and vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I'm excited. It's time for change in America. Go vote. Stay safe. Be blessed. One love.